When it comes to taking care of your skin and looking healthy and younger as you get older, you got a lot of options. There are literally millions of different kinds of skincare products and devices out there that you could choose from. Some of them good, some of them not so good, some of them a total waste of time and money. And of course, that's a big reason why I have this channel, having been in skincare for 38 years. But we're going to talk about skincare without skincare products today, because there are some things that I do routinely that keep this skin looking this way at 61 years young, clinically tested and science-backed, and I'm going to share 3 of those in today's compilation video with you. And to make this super easy, you don't need to write anything down. Everything will be listed down in the video description box, and also there will be chapters in this video to help you come back to the things that were meaningful and spoke to you. So with that said, let's dive into 3 things that I do routinely that don't involve a skincare product to keep my skin looking great the older I get. For the face and body doesn't always have to do with lotions, potions, and skincare topical products. In fact, there are technologies we have today that can actually boost the health of your skin, reverse the signs of skin aging, all from the comfort of home. These treatments used to cost thousands of dollars on their own in specialized med spas and salons. You can do them now at home. Now, for those of you who've been around a while watching my channel, you know I'm a big proponent of red light therapy because it's scientifically proven to be able to deliver so many benefits, not just for skin, but things like pain relief, because the heat from infrared red light is able to penetrate the skin and warm up the tissues underneath, improving blood flow, helping oxygen and nutrients get to the tissues that need to be repaired. For someone like me who works out a lot, I have found red light therapy to be like one of my best friends ever in the recovery process. Being my age of 60, recovery time can be quite long, especially if I overdo it. And I never ever overdo it. Okay, that's a lie, because I overdo it all the time because I still think I'm 30. But for those occasions where I do overdo it, red light therapy, especially red light therapy blankets, have been a big help for me personally. Red light therapy also great for cell regeneration, because LED red light and infrared red light therapies can reach your cells at the mitochondrial level and increase that energy. The little energy centers in those cells activate them, which actually helps reduce inflammation, improve collagen production, which I already know and have shared with you guys for several years that I've been using it for skin purposes, can actually help lift out fine lines and wrinkles, but it can do the same things for areas of your body. So if you have hyperpigmentation issues, low concentrations of collagen, thin or sagging skin, a red light therapy treatment can really make a big difference, especially over time. Not to mention it can boost your immunity and help you rest better. And one of these technologies that I've been testing out recently is the MEGELIN red light therapy bag. Now, I already had a red light therapy blanket that you lay on front to back to actually treat all of the areas of the body. But this device is actually an all-encompassing bag that you zip up around yourself like a medical spa treatment, giving you the ability to set different levels of intensity depending on what your desired outcome is. And this red light therapy technology, while it's been used in sports medicine for many years, is FDA approved for home use, as is the MEGELIN therapy bag. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. These technologies, these larger devices like the red light panels that you see in the gyms that you can purchase for your home, or these bags or blankets, tend to be expensive. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not saying you need to buy any sort of device, but what I am saying is that this technology really has a lot of benefits, and it's well worth your time to visit the website and look at the information there about the strength levels, the quality and design of their products for this particular use. This body therapy envelope is a really great advance in red light therapy. You can get optimal results from this therapy using the device 3 to 4 times a week, 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I will read a few chapters in a book. Other times I actually do my mindful meditation, 15 to 20 minutes of checkout time with this device, because it really does relax your entire body for you, releasing stress, warming you up, and making you super comfortable. So if meditation is one of your health and stress tools, it can be a real benefit for that as well. But you can also adjust the time of use and frequency and intensity to fit your personal preferences. For those of you who know something already about red light therapy and are looking for the information on the strength levels, it has 2,520 LEDs at 660 nanometers, 5,040 at 850 nanometers. So that's 7,560 total LEDs of the radiance. So I'm going to put a link down in the video description box so you can go to their website and read about this therapy bag, therapy envelope. And believe me, if your budget's like mine and it's in your budget, this is a great time to look at purchasing one. As always, should you decide to use this type of device, please come back to this video and let me and everyone else who's watching this video in the future know how the therapy is working for you. Very important to have your feedback on the channel, not just mine. Something that I've been testing for a couple of months, it's a red light therapy device, but it's not just any device. It does a whole lot of extra things that most of these do not do. So again, I'm really excited to be telling you about it today. Now, if you're new to the channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert. My channel is here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content that you've been looking for here on YouTube, please be sure and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so that you know when my new videos come out every week. All right, so red light therapy or near infrared light therapy has been proven to do some pretty amazing things at the cellular level. From healing wounds, to stimulating collagen production and improving skin, to growing hair. Yes, regrowing hair that people have lost. And this technology, while it's not new, it's very interesting because different wavelengths or strengths of the red light, and in some cases blue light, that spectrum, are able to do some pretty amazing things with your skin in being able to improve collagen production and reduce the signs of aging, all the way to stopping acne breakouts. So when QURE reached out to me to try out their new Redilght Pro Facewear mask, I jumped at the chance because again, this particular device has a lot to it and can do a lot of things for you. Now, this is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me to do the review. However, they did supply the device, which I really, really appreciate. And they are going to be giving me a link and a code for you to use at the end of the video should you want to go check out this particular device in more detail, or should you want to purchase one, you can save 10% with that code. So all of that will be down in the video description box at the end of the video. So before I jump into what the device can do and go into the details, I think it's important for you to see what it is. And this is what it looks like. You can see all of the LED lights on the inside of the mask, and you can see that it's very light. It's not very big. Has a strap to hold it on. These are just some general things. I will be going over these in more detail. It also comes with a very detailed instruction booklet and a little travel case, which comes in handy if you're like me and you're on the go all the time. So I just wanted you guys to get a good look at what you actually get before I go into the details. Now, the first and most important unique thing you need to know about this device is that it has the two different modes. First, an anti-aging treatment mode, which is the red light therapy that you can see right here. The other mode is the anti-breakout or acne mode, which combines a mixture of the blue and red light spectrums to create this particular light color right here that you see, which is helpful in reducing the acne bacteria that creates acne breakouts. So there's two different modes that this particular device has incorporated for you to get healthier looking skin. So the red light therapy is going to help you get firmer skin by boosting collagen production, better hydration. It's going to help smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. And perhaps the thing that's most exciting to me is it actually helps the skin be plumper and firmer at a much deeper level than a serum or product could give you. The blue light or mixed light therapy for the anti-breakout treatment is really interesting because it helps reduce acne bacteria, but it also helps reduce those red and dark marks that are left behind when acne pimples heal, and it also helps reduce inflammation, even helping with things like rosacea. The anti-breakout treatment also helps regulate oil production, making your pores look smaller and helping your skin have an overall healthy glow. from the very first time that you use it. And what's totally amazing to me about this is that it's all in one device. And again, the mask is very light, it's very easy to wear, it has the adjustable strap so that it sits comfortably and snugly on your face. Just so simple to use. But what I actually think is the other coolest thing about this device is that it comes with a downloadable phone app that you can use to set reminders to use the device that will help you choose treatment plans. It even has courses in there to help you get the best results out of this mask. Now, there are 5 different ways you can program this mask to work on your skin, and it can do different areas of the face for different issues. It's just a very flexible, easy to use device, and the phone app is a lot of fun. It's really great because I'm busy and it lets me know when I need to do these treatments. Now, speaking of treatments, a lot of these red light therapy devices or masks require you to do 10-minute, 25-minute sessions, which can be very cumbersome, even if you're not having to do them every day. For me, that would be a very difficult thing to do, take 25 minutes out of my day to do this or to remember to do it. The other great thing about the technology in this device, this QURE Redilght Pro Facewear, is that it only takes a 3-minute session every day, which is very easy for me to fit into my skincare routine, or you can do it any time of day. I do it reading the book sometimes. You can do it in the evening before you go to sleep. But 3 minutes a day, much easier, at least for me to work with. And I think for most people, they're going to find that a lot better than having to carve out these 15 and 25-minute time frames that other devices usually require. And speaking of that, the device is really super friendly because when you put it on and set it, it lights up and then it lets you know that the time is up by blinking a few times. The light goes on and off, on and off, on and off, and you know that you're done. It's really good for people like me in case you tend to doze off when you're relaxed in these type of devices on your face. So what about results? Well, after I used the mask the very first time, I did feel my skin feel somewhat firmer and it did look much healthier and more robust. You get kind of a glow from the red light therapy because it does stimulate circulation and it does again stimulate those skin cells and collagen building cells. So you do get something out of the first use, but over time as I went through the first week into the first month, I did notice that my skin became much firmer at a deeper level. And what I mean by that is you're not going to get firmness or lift from a serum or a product that is anything but on the surface of the skin. And that's not bad. That's great because it does help us all look better. But this particular kind of red light therapy is working below the very surface of the skin, helping to build that collagen below and push and plump everything out. So my skin feels very, very firm. And I know a lot of you have made some comments in the comment sections of other videos that my skin looks really, really good. I haven't really changed out any of my routines. You guys know I test different products, but it's always the same routine, just a different product formulation. That is not what I'm talking about. The results I've gotten from this particular device are deeper than that and really, really have firmed up my skin. So I'm very happy and pleased with that particular effect from the device. Now, red light therapy has been around for quite a while, first used in sports, in wound healing, and in clinical situations. Then it was approved for use in salons by trained estheticians and in office visits, and they could be quite expensive, and now approved for home use. So we have a litany of these types of devices, and this particular device is so far the best device I have ever used for flexibility, for ease of use, for the fit, the comfort level of it. It's very comfortable. You almost forget that you have it on after you've been using it a while. The fact that it only takes 3 minutes a day to get results and ongoing results are going to get better with time. So there are a lot of pluses to this. I like that it has an app in my phone that can remind me when it's time to do these to make sure I don't forget. And it also has all those extra bells and whistles in that app. The app is really very cool to check out. Again, it's got information in it on how to do the different modes for the different areas of the face. It just makes this device very user-friendly and flexible. And then, of course, the very big bell and whistle to me is that you can use it for anti-aging and you can also use it for skin clearing and improvement for acne and rosacea. So this really makes this a very well-rounded device. Kudos to QURE for developing this technology. 162 precisely placed and programmed lights you can see on the inside of this mask. Just high quality, well put together. And if you're looking to do this type of therapy on your face, I would recommend that you go to their website. Again, I will be putting the link down below for you to check out. And if you decide to buy this device, be sure and use the discount code they gave me for you. But go and check it out because there's so much information on this mask that I can't possibly pack into one video that you can go read about and look at all the different charts and how the lights actually work down to the very science, scientifically backed. Daily use of this device, clinically proven to provide reduction in acne breakouts, improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, and a 91% improvement in that firmness and evenness of skin tone, which is really the benefit that I saw for myself since I don't have a lot of wrinkles, fine lines and wrinkles. So I did get something out of this device. It really does work. Now, we all know there are not a lot of things we can do that can make a big difference in your skin right away or immediately. We know that for skincare products and ingredients, it takes about 60, 90 days before we see results. And unless you're having some sort of procedure like a deep chemical peel, well, even that needs time for recovery, 2 to 3 weeks, you just don't usually see a dramatic difference in the way your skin looks. But there is an exception to this, and it has to do with sleeping and what you're sleeping on. And if you've been following me for any amount of time, you guys know that I'm a big proponent of sleep pillows. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a sleep pillow and how it can work for you. I'm going to demonstrate my favorite one. In fact, I have 2 of them, and a brand new breakthrough with this sleep pillow and the case it's in that you really want to hear about. All right, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare and helping people for over 38 years find solutions for their skin that's going to work for them, not empty their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And today I'm going to be explaining how important what you're sleeping on and how you're sleeping on it is to the way your skin ages and looks. Now, we're going to talk about friction and pressure points. First, let's talk about friction and pillowcases. Cotton pillowcases, while they are comfortable, and there are all sorts of blends of these out on the market, better for you pillowcases are of course going to be made out of something like bamboo or silk or some sort of material that's not going to wick moisture away, because think of cotton, it's very absorbent. You put all this time and energy into your skincare routine, you go put your face on cotton pillowcases, it's going to pull those products right back out of your skin, along with extra moisture, making your skin drier in the morning and much less likely to get benefits from your skincare products. Then there is a type of pillow you sleep on and how you sleep on it. There are back sleepers, there are side sleepers, there are tosser and turners. I happen to be one of those. I sleep on all sides. And what happens when we sleep on a regular pillow, our face gets squunched up, it gets pushed, and it creates these dynamic wrinkles, especially around the eyes, the neck, and the upper chest. Just cross your arms and take a look at how your upper chest looks. Those are dynamic wrinkles. When you let go, they tend to disappear. Problem is, as we get older, skin gets thinner, there's less fat under the skin, there's also less collagen available, and our elastin fibers become less stretchy, which means all of those dynamic wrinkles then become static wrinkles and start to stick around. I often make jokes that if I ever get a sheet wrinkle in my face, my career is over because I'm 61. And I got to tell you, one of my secret weapons to not looking 61 is this thing right here. It's a sleep pillow, especially designed for people like me who either sleep on their back or sleep on their sides. Now let's take a closer look at this particular sleep pillow. It's by Sleep&Glow, and you can see that it has cutouts on each side so that when you're sleeping, your face is in that little divot and not pushed up against itself. And if you take a look at the pillow itself without the case, you can see that it's made with a good firm memory foam, and it has an extra layer. You can add it if you're a bigger person like I am. I'm 6 foot, almost 6'1". I have wide shoulders, so when I sleep on my back, I need that extra layer to help lift and support my head. There have been all kinds of sleep studies that have been made available that show that sleeping on a pillow like this can take 10 to 20 years off the look of your skin in just 1 week. In fact, what I'm going to tell you is, if you've not been using a pillow like this and you've been scrunching up your face and having a lot of friction around the neck and chest, the minute you're using a pillow that offsets all of that, you're going to see a difference the very next day. And you're going to slow down the signs of aging just by taking the friction, the wicking away of moisture, and the crinkling and scrunching up of your skin, the effects can really amaze you. And while this is a longer term investment than a cream, potion, or lotion, it's going to make a fast, surprising, visible difference. And as I said, I have two of these, one that I travel with, one that stays at home. And of course, I'll put a link down below in the video description box where you can go check this pillow out on your own and even save some money on one of these should you decide to use it. But what I want to really tell you about is an innovation that Sleep&Glow has come up with their pillowcases that is just amazing. And it's their Hyaluron silk pillowcase. And if Hyaluron sounds familiar to you, they took that from the word hyaluronic acid because they've actually been able to put a layer in this material of this pillowcase that is hyaluronic acid. So not only are you getting the benefits of silk, stopping the friction on your skin, along with the benefits of the pillow itself, you also are getting a moisturizing pillowcase that stops any wicking away of moisture and actually helps infuse your skin with hyaluronic acid itself. So this hyaluronic acid material layer actually helps to moisturize your skin, helps to plump out your skin through that moisturization process and smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. So now you have a pillowcase that's actually helping to strengthen your skin's barrier rather than to harm it, such as the friction and drying effects of cotton pillowcases. One of the things I really love about Sleep&Glow as a brand, especially with this particular pillow, is not only is it durable and it lasts a really long time and maintains its effectiveness, is that they actually developed it with cosmetologists, orthopedists, and sleep specialists. This pillow has been through sleep studies on its own and been proven to be effective in helping to reduce fine lines and wrinkles and slow down the process of aging of the skin. They even have a 20-night sleep trial, and believe me, you're not going to need that because you're going to see results right away and a money-back guarantee. So if a sleep pillow is something you've been looking at investing in for yourself, and I highly recommend it, again, I have two of them, please use the link below in the video description box to go check them out. Look at the before and after pictures. Look at all the information that they give you on how this pillow can really make a big difference for you. If you decide to get one of these and use it, you guys know, please come back to the video, comments, and let us all know how it's working for you, because ultimately you're the #1 critic. Now, if you guys found this video helpful on sleep pillows and how they can be helpful for your skin and your anti-aging strategy, if you did, please like it, share it out, let me know in the comments as well. Thank you guys for joining me today and always supporting my work and the channel. Appreciate you, love you, stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on this upcoming video. Now, I hope you guys found today's compilation video helpful, informative, and insightful. If you did, please like it, share it out, let people know about my work. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you for stopping by and checking out today's video. Stay beautiful, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.